What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, people? How you doing? Hope all are doing well. You're having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, you already know if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or mal intentions or evil eyes, go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all hexes, curses, and spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry because you reap what you sow for Papa so low. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and an Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass business, and go heal yourself. How you doing, collective? I hope all is well, that you're having a blessed day. Hold on 1 second, collective. So, we're gonna get into this reading. Remember, only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick or it's gonna make you sick. This could be my energy, this could be yours, this could be somebody else's. Only take what resonates. You already know how I do. I'm gonna bang this bell to remove, rebuke, and block all hexes, curses, and spells out of my place, out of my space, out of my face, including yours. So we're gonna tap into this energy. We're gonna tap into this energy. And we're gonna see what it is. Collective, we're gonna see what it is. What am I starting with first? Here they go. I'm gonna start with this one. I just picked up the deck. This could be something. This could have to do with a narcissistic manipulator. Being that I just picked up the deck. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light attribute only, please provide me with some insight for the collective. What is the energy for the collective? What do we need to expose today? This is talking about perp energy. There's some type of hidden accomplice that's connected to a vehicle connection. So there's a hidden accomplice that's connected to some type of vehicle. I'm going to get one more card. I said one more, we got two. Okay, so there's a hidden, we got unseen suffering. Hey, we got unseen suffering and cover up. So we got perp energy, clue and evidence, victim energy in the crime. And this was financially motivated. So there's some type of hidden accomplice that was financially motivated to cover something up. There was some type of cover up. So collective, you, somebody in this energy, somebody in the collective, you or someone, hey, was going through some type of suffering that was being unseen. And it was being covered up. With this hidden accomplice and vehicle connection, we're gonna tap more into it. But there was some type of hidden accomplice that helped someone cover up some type of crime when it came to someone's suffering, yours or someone else's. And they did this for some type of money. This was financially motivated. They did it for the money. They wanted a show. They wanted a show. They better get ready, because everything is about to blow. Let's get straight into it. Let's see who this hidden accomplice. We're going to do this reading differently. Let's see who this hidden accomplice is. Who is this hidden accomplice? Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light. Who is this hidden accomplice? Who's this perp energy? Could be somebody's brother, being that on the top bottom of the deck. Who is this hidden accomplice? Who is this hidden accomplice? Somebody is talking shit about me. A soulmate, a baby mama. Somebody's baby mama is a soulmate. We're going to do this again. I only want one card. Somebody's talking shit. Let me tell you something. Get my name out your mouth, because I'm going to know if you're talking about me. Yeah, exactly. They stopped talking now. And then there they go. That's letting me know who was talking about me. My upstairs neighbor was talking about me. That nigga better get my name out his mouth. Who's this hidden accomplice to the collective? Who is this hidden accomplice? A friend that's in the reverse. So somebody's friend. So it's their friend. So this hidden accomplice is the perp energy's friend. A false flame. A false flame or ex-boyfriend, yep. This hidden accomplice is this false flame's friend. Your ex-boyfriend's friend. So you got an ex-boyfriend and friend that's trying to cover something up when it comes to your suffering that went unseen. They could be following you in a car or something with this. There could be evidence. There's some type of evidence or clue connected to a car. All right, vehicle connection. What deck am I going to... What about this vehicle connection? What about this vehicle connection? What about this vehicle connection? What about the vehicle connection? Clarify vehicle connection. It says starting point, roots, moral or spiritual condition, ancient birthright, ancestral bloodline, proximal end of a nerve. Vehicle connection to the roots. The only thing that I could get following you, clarifying vehicle connection. Travel. Look, the 9th house, travel. Wow, look, track on the bottom. protection. It said remove roots. This has to do with your travel. Somebody could have been tracking you, following you. It says foreign lands, higher education, spirituality, perspective, book writing, international relations, publishing, long journey, religious, collective thoughts, and the truth. Travel, learn something new, or invite more adventure or risk taken into your life. So this is about your house of travel. And then track, guys. Somebody could have been tracking you, traveling to you, tracking you, follow, being monitored, stalked, tailgated, in search of or for people, places, things. So your ex-boyfriend had their friend following you, had a hidden accomplice tracking you and following you. So your ex-boyfriend had their friend try to triangulate you. They were following you, they were monitoring you, they were stalking you, they were following wherever you went, they were following the people that you know, the places that you went, the things that you did, whatever you bought. I split the deck. You're being liberated from this unseen suffering, collective. You're being freed and you're being released from this unseen suffering. From a divorce, somebody could be being separated from their boyfriend, like I said, ex-boyfriend. So somebody could have been broken up in a relationship. They could have got a divorce. This is some type of contract that has been broken. So you had an ex-boyfriend and their friend trying to torment and torture you. Free from bondage. They were trying to bond to you. Attach some type of cord. They was trying to, your ex-boyfriend was trying to stay connected to you in some way, shape, or form. What else? With this unseen suffering. Too many cards. But we got warning, caution, we got counterfeit, and we got karmic justice. So you're being released. Okay, you were being warned. Caution, you were being warned, or somebody was giving warning. Alert, awareness, forewarning, a heads up, a notice, caution, imminent hazard. So, hey, don't do that. Hey, Simba. So you're being warned and cautioned about your ex-boyfriend and their hidden accomplice trying to follow you, monitoring you, stalking you. And you come on you this side and you... Yeah. So you were being warned about this hidden accomplice following you in a car, tracking you, monitoring you for your ex-boyfriend. And these people or this person was being a reckless. So this person is a fake and imposter. This person could have been copying you. You're a copycat. You got fake, imposter, fraud, imitation, insincere, forged. Somebody could have forged something. We got bogus, phony, false, hoax, sham, intent to deceive and pretend. So there was a cover-up when it comes to this counterfeit replica. Somebody was replicating you. And there was a cover-up. So basically somebody was being a copycat. Somebody was pretending to be you or something. They were imposing you. They're an imposter. And there was a cover-up that somebody was replicating you, but you're going to get karmic justice when it comes to this. These people are guilty. This person is guilty. And they were replicating you because this was financially motivated. This was an organized crime, collective. So they were financially motivated, and this was organized. They planned this. Your ex-boyfriend and their hidden accomplice, their friend, that's a false flame, or your false flame is an ex-boyfriend. Their hidden accomplice was following you, stalking you, trying to triangulate you. You were being tormented and tortured. You were being harassed. You were being violated. You unseen suffering. So you were going through some type of suffering, or somebody was going through some type of suffering due to the hands of their ex-boyfriend and their fucking friend. And now they out here trying to cover it up, that they were out here replicating you, being a copycat. And they did this for money, and this was planned, calculated. But you got ancestors here, guides. Your ancestors are with you, collective. Your ancestors. I'm getting hungry. This video is not going to be long because I'm getting hungry. Because maybe there's a message here for you. If you says YouTube rabbit holes. If you one that goes down the rabbit hole, that means you got some ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. You switch the roles, take it as it resonates as your story. But there might be somebody in your life, an ex-flame of yours and their friend that was making you go through some type of motherfucking suffering, and you were being replicated. They were being a copycat. Or somebody you know, or somebody you connected to. So if you were guided to this video, it's for a reason. Hey, I hope you having a great day. Oh, you know why? There was monopoly. Somebody was trying to gain exclusive ownership through legal privilege, command or supply or conservative action. Exclusive possession or control of commercial product or service controlled by one person or company. So your ex-boyfriend and their friend was trying to take over something that you built, your business, some type of service, some type of product. They were trying to take something that you build. Facts. You ain't lying about that. So collective, your ex-boyfriend and their friend was trying to torment and torture you. And they were replicating you for money because they was trying to take over something that you built, that you created. They wanted some type of exclusive ownership, and they were trying to do this through legal privileges. Somebody could have been saying that they're the original person, but they're actually the counterfeit. They're a replica. So somebody could have been saying that they are the originator, that they're authentic, but they're really a replica. And they were trying to cover it up. And they've been found guilty. Somebody was trying to take your shit, collective. Tangled. Now they got themselves tangled up in a situation. I got 10 people watching and 3 likes. If you've been watching for more than 5 minutes, you might as well like the video. Hey, I hope you're having a great Monday. So yeah, this ex-boyfriend and their friend got themselves trapped and implicated and mixed up in a very involved and caught up in a complicated, complex, difficult, challenging situation. Somebody could have been implicated. They just implicated themselves in a crime. They just implicated themselves. They got some type of court. So if they did something through legally, hey, to all the newbies, if somebody did something through court to try to gain some type of ownership of something that you created, they just implicated themselves in something. Now, somebody has the appearance of a state of utter disorder. Somebody looks stressed out. Somebody is stressed out. Somebody's spazzing out right now because they got themselves tangled up in a situation that they cannot get out of. Much appreciated. So somebody got themselves, this ex-boyfriend and their fucking friend that was trying to torment and torture you and then cover it up after they all right, so basically you had some unseen suffering. You were being replicated. There was a copycat. Your ex-boyfriend and this hidden accomplice were replicating you, were posing as you, or posing or doing something the same as you, so they could collect or gain some type of ownership on something that you created. Confirmation belch. Double confirmation belch. And like I said, this was organized. This was an organized crime against you, and this was financially motivated. They did this for motherfucking money. Synchronicities. The coincidental occurrences of events, especially psychic events, unexpected events before it happens, to represent or indicate by a sign. So you were getting signs. You were getting signs and synchronicities. You could be psychic, or you could just have you could have strong intuition. You could be an empath. You could be very sensitive to energy. But you were getting warnings. You were getting warning signs. And signs and synchronicities. So confirmation to the warning and caution. You were getting signs and synchronicities. And this is why you were being liberated and free from this person. Because the universe was letting you know, God was letting you know, your angels, your ancestors were letting you know, your spirit guides were letting you know that you had some punk ass bitch in your energy trying to fuck your shit up so they can take your shit at the end of the day. So they were trying to make you suffer so they could take confirmation. They were trying to make you suffer so that they could take your shit. Some type of hostile takeover type shit. No, that's not what we doing over here. That's not what they're doing. We do. Yeah, no. Too many cards gonna fall. What else, spirit? Angels, ancestors, initiative, and betrayal. So your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend switched the roles. They took the initiative to betray you. They were ready and eager and daring to take this difficult task, to follow you, to monitor you. They were very ambitious, very aggressive, to betray you, to backstab you, to be disloyal, to double cross you, collective. They're a sellout. They committed treason. They're a two-timing, unfaithful ass motherfucker. And they were violating you. They violated your trust. They violated your confidence. This person don't got no moral standards. And there's been some type of revelation of something that was hidden. So something that was hidden has been revealed to you, whether to you or publicly. But there's some type of secret that has been revealed. This could be the warning. You knew what was going on about betrayal. You're being liberated and released from this betrayal. And they took an initiative to track you down, to follow you. Your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend and their friend we got Prime. You were being, somebody could have been doing this early in the morning. It says hour of sunrise, the early stage, the most active, thriving. So somebody could have been doing something early in the morning. Or it's saying that you're at your prime. Somebody was betraying you and backstabbing you because you're in your prime right now, collective. You're about to be the first in rank in something. You're about to have authority, or you're about to be somebody of significance. You're blossoming. You're blossoming. That's not even a word. You're blossoming right now. Confirmation with the sirens. So because you're about to be first in rank in something, or you're about to have some type of authority of something, somebody was trying to make you suffer. And you're being freed from this contract, this whatever the fuck somebody was trying to have over you. You're being freed because you're in your prime. Wary. Like I said, you were getting signs and synchronicities. You were getting alerted, careful, cautious, conservative, considered, heedful, guarded, safe. You were kept safe, collective. My head is itchy. Somebody's trying to tap in. You were kept safe, marked by keen caution, detecting and escaping danger. So basically, you were detecting and escaping danger because, collective, you could have some type of clairvoyant gift. You could have the gift of intuition. You could have the gift of sight. Or you just a person that listens to your gut feeling. You listen, you watch, you pay attention to the signs, to the synchronicities. You don't have to be intuitive. You could be just somebody that's superstitious, and you could pay attention to the signs. You believe in the signs. But either way, you were being warned. That's 3 cards already. That's saying that you were being warned. You got the sirens, and then you got the crow. Yeah, something's being put to an end. Boundaries. Karmic justice. They found guilty. A bound, a cap, confined, end, extent, limits, limitation, and termination. Something that indicates or fixes a limit or extent. So somebody was trying to limit you, collective. Somebody was trying to put some boundaries up to you, and you put a boundary up to this person. So whatever they were trying to cover up, they cannot cover up, because we got the secrets. Revelation of something hidden secret. This is this cover up of somebody that was trying to replicate you, your ex-boyfriend and their friend, or your ex-girlfriend and their friend, that got themselves tangled up in a situation because they were trying to take over something that you created. Look, I split the deck. We got ruse. Somebody, the act that is used to fool someone or a group of people, a prank, deception, fooling, trickery, joke, deceit, delusion, hoax, practical joke, stunt, fraud, escape, and gag. They were committing some type of fraud. They were replicating you, collective. And your ancestor guides put a stop to this. Your spirit guides are watching them. And you were getting warnings by your spirit guides that somebody was trying to cover something up when it came to them replicating you. They were making you suffer, and at the same time, they were pretending to be you, or they were replicating you for money. So, collective. Bitch better have my money. Pay me what you owe me. They owe you money, collective, because somebody did something in your name. And if they did something in your name, then that money that they made in your name, they got to pay that back to you. So somebody owe you a lot of money. Yes, they do. Wow. We got the 6 of Swords and the Tower. Somebody cannot move forward. It won't be able to move forward. Somebody thought that they were gonna be able to travel to escape. And if they try to travel or escape, they're going to have a tower. So if somebody tries to run, there's a tower moment. Somebody cannot travel. Somebody cannot move forward. Somebody is fucked as I split the deck. Page of Swords, they spying, they watching. Or this could also represent that you're just ready for the shit, collective. Because this Page of Swords does not only mean that somebody's spying on you, it also means somebody that's witty. Somebody that's for it. You ready for the battle. So somebody's forward movement is a tower. There's no forward movement for this person. And that's the truth. Look, the Ace of Wands. That's the truth. There's no traveling. There's no forward movement. We got the vehicle connection. Somebody's travel plans have been fucked. Yup. Six of Swords to the Ten of Wands. Somebody is stressed because they cannot move forward. Somebody's fucked up in the game because they're unable to move forward. Vehicle connection. Somebody could have got into a car accident. Somebody's car could be fucked up because they can't move forward. You got the Six of Swords to the Tower and the Six of Swords to the Ten of Wands. Somebody is trying to push forward and they can't. Let's clarify this ex-boyfriend and this hidden accomplice. Wow, collective. Death to the Tower. I'm done. Four of Swords in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Death is an ending to this ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend of yours. They having a tower and they unable to rest. They can't sleep. This fire sign could be a fire sign, King of Wands energy. That was out here in this Knight of Swords. That was out here trying to create some type of problems with you. They were out here trying to fight with you, collective. And they were doing this for financially motivated and now their cups is empty. So motherfucker came for you for money and now they don't got no money. I split the deck, they the Hangman, collective. This motherfucker was out here trying to sacrifice you and all they need to surrender. They the ones that's being sacrificed now. I'm going to leave it there. 3311 as I looked up at the screen, collective. Confirmation, collective. This bitch ain't gaining. This financially motivated organized crime that your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend decided to come up against you to try to take some shit that you built. Yeah, if this is my energy and the bitch is watching, let me tell you something. You won't be taking shit that I built or created. Because I built it and created it my damn self. And nobody helped me do it. Nobody helped me study. Nobody helped me build. Nobody helped me create. Nobody helped me get designs. The internet, the entire internet is what helped me. Not one person. Not an ex-boyfriend. Not a family. Me, myself, and I, mud made. So I don't know what person or what ex-boyfriend, because I don't fuck with bitches, of mine think that they were going to come into my life and run my shit and try to monopoly me and try to take my shit and gain ownership over my shit when I'm the one that built that shit. So confirmation with the sirens. That's why it's in the Hangman. Look, High Priestess in the reverse. Whoever their fucking High Priestess magician in the reverse. This is their hidden accomplice. Is a fake spiritualist that only knows book knowledge and only does magic. Got mental issues. That's who their hidden accomplice is. A high priestess in the reverse. Somebody that is not spiritually gifted and is only book based. They only know, look, the Fool and the Judgment. That's crazy that those two cards was on the table and then the Sirens. They fucked, collective. Confirmation with the refrigerator banging. Did you hear that? My refrigerator just made a bang after I said they fucked. Spirit is in his house over here, collective. Spirit is in his house over here. Collective, that's all she wrote. That is the message. If you feel like donating or supporting my channel, feel free. My information is in the description box below. If you feel like giving some late birthday donations, please feel free. My birthday was 2 days ago. If you would like to purchase any of my products or stuff like that, please feel free to scroll my community. And all my information and other stuff will be posted there. So yeah, collective, that is a message. This ex-boyfriend and their friend, this high priestess in the reverse, their hidden accomplice is a high priestess in the reverse. They fucked. They're not getting this money that they thought they were getting, and they being busted for being a fucking fraud and a copycat. That's what you get. While you over here having a new beginning, they on the Judgment. Peace out, collective. I'll be back with another reading a little bit later. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And you already know, stay productive. Stay productive. Stay productive. Stay protected. Keep your peace. And I'll see you later, collective. And if you're a new subby, like I said, scroll my community. If you're a new sub, I'm not only a spiritual person, I am a freelance graphic designer. I'm an entrepreneur. I make music. I make designs. I do protection work. I do defense magic. I don't curse anybody. I do not do love readings or love spells. And if you want to know a little bit more about me, like I said, my information and my Linktree link is in the description box below. Happy browsing, getting to know me, and hopefully I see you in my next live. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.